Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hi. Sorry, I had to move my car. I don't think I can bear another parking ticket. I might have to move cities. Okay, let's do it again. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. I'm Stefan. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the White Dog Tarot, the free live show. And if you're new, it's so great to meet everybody. All my live shows are free. And when I'm mobile streaming, we have free chat questions. And when I'm home, we have open phone lines with live callers if anyone wants to call on the show. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you. My lovely Norwegian moderator. How's the weather today by you? Marianne, guess what? Guess what? I bought a portable charger and a phone stand. I'm really moving up in the world. Marianne, you know what? I think it's only fair that you get the first reading with my new tarot deck that I just bought. Oh yeah, and if anybody would like a private reading off air, I do offer them. And you can connect with me through my email, the White Dog Tarot, or on Instagram at the White Dog Tarot, and both are my video descriptions. And for everybody new, I started this show really with the intention of trying to help other people. Certainly not to exploit off anybody's hard times. And because of that, all my shows are free. So, and if I'm lucky enough, hopefully I can I can help somebody in a meaningful way. So. All right, let's move this back a little bit. I do have to say, life does feel easier with a phone stand. Okay. All right, Marianne. You know what, Marianne? I think we're gonna do a superpower. Let's do a hidden strength and superpower reading for you. I don't think we've ever done one of those, have we? That feels like the right thing to do. This girl just walked by. I think I went on one date with her like 2 years ago. Okay. I don't think I need the portable charger because I'm at 70%, but we'll see. Okay. I love this deck, by the way. It's already my new favorite. I had a little adventure this morning. I saw the postal woman go to my mailbox, and then this package said delivered, and I went out, and I wasn't there. So I got in my car, and I found her, and we went to like 8 different houses, 8 different mailboxes to try to find it, and we did. So you have the same one? This is the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. It's so beautiful. It's from 1979. It's got great energy. All right, Marianne, let's see what your superpowers and hidden strengths are. Okay. And since I've never done one of these with you, how I look at these, you know, we are all kind of inherently born with things that make us who we are. You know, things that are really strengths, sometimes that we don't even perceive to be strengths. And a lot of times we have yet to really actualize them or step into them. You know, sometimes we do for like a, let's say like a fleeting moment, and you know, we kind of briefly see how powerful it can be, but to kind of really like channel that strength that we have, or that gift, and try to really use that in all aspects of our life, to me, that really helps us get on our, you know, our highest timeline for love, career, like fulfillment. So, well, that's my view. Okay. Okay, Marianne, take a deep breath for me. All right, Spirit. Marianne in Norway. Tell me about Marianne. So excited. So excited. Two more. Marianne, so beautiful. I also like to do these too, because I've never done one of these for someone, and the universe is like, none. They don't have any. Oh my gosh. 2 moderators. Hey, Zay. I'm doing so good today. I'm actually using a brand new deck for the first time. I just got it. It's so beautiful. I was like really trying to find a deck that I was like excited about, because there's so many. And this one is really old. It's from 1979. It's the Morgan Greer Tarot. All right, one more. I'll show you the illustrations. You're starting your mural? Oh my gosh, Marianne. Powerful energy. Marianne, you have so much love to give. And again, these are things that the universe wants you to know are your strengths. Like, these are almost superpowers. You have the ability to really like wear your heart on your sleeve and be completely vulnerable with people. Sorry, guy in a truck. Zay, I feel like you would know this band if you heard it. I think it's Tool. Anyway. I'm gonna wait for him to go by. Hey, Mike Kelty. You're not afraid to let people know how you feel. One of your strengths too, I think, is your ability to really look within. Like, it's an energy of being able to be alone when you need to be, but never really feeling alone. Such self-awareness of oneself, I think it actually allows you to be fully vulnerable and open with people. It's so beautiful. Marianne, I pulled 3 cards, 2 of which you got major arcana. I mean, talk about superpowers. This is so amazing. Talk about a fucking superpower. I'm almost jealous. I don't think I've recalled this card ever coming out for a superpower. Guys, if there's ever a card to show up. Marianne, you got the Magician, girl. Talk about powerful energy. I mean, you have so, like, you have so many tools within you to, like, almost like to manipulate energy in your favor, you know? It's so beautiful. This really, I mean, this speaks to me a lot. You know, to me, manipulating energy, like, it's someone trying to hurt you, like, turning real pain or sadness and, like, channeling it into, like, something beautiful, to strength. Being able to create whatever you want. The Magician is the master manifester. He's extremely clever. Guys, sorry if it's a little loud. It got really loud all of a sudden. You have infinity earrings. This is so beautiful. And the 3 of these really, I think, harmonize well together. These 2. Your ability to really look within oneself. And in some ways, be able to really shine a light, I think, on a lot of the uncomfortable truths that a lot of people don't want to see about themselves. It allows you to really see yourself as you truly are.
You can see the street. Thank you.
What do I do?
Do you want me to take a picture of you guys? Do you want me to take a picture of all of you?
She's not my friend, but now she's my friend.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Todo bien.
I know you. From where?
You know me? Maybe we were...
You work around here?
No.
So,
Have a nice day.
You too. Maybe we were friends in the last life. She knows me. How beautiful is this deck, by the way, guys? Marianne, you have such powerful energy. I don't think you fully actualized the capabilities that you have to create. I think that you are getting to the point of mastery of hermit energy, being able to go look within. I think there's still a little bit of fear, though, holding you back. The universe wants you to know really, if you put energy into anything that feels like it's in alignment with you, you're gonna be able to create it quickly too. You bring manifestations in quickly when you stay focused. I think a blockage, though, for you is sometimes not knowing what you want to create. So beautiful. Analytical. Just. Somebody who has really mastered their thoughts. You don't get overly emotional, yet you have the capacity to love, like, unconditionally. This is so beautiful. I mean, to have this type of dual energy, you have mastered your thoughts. You do what's just and fair. You treat people with respect. You're extremely observant and intelligent. You know when to lead with love. And you know when to make head over heart decisions. How beautiful is this card, by the way, guys? Marianne, such powerful energy. You got court cards and major arcana for your superpowers and hidden strengths. It's truly beautiful. You are worth every penny, Marianne. Hey, Tia. Good news. You found someone to take the cat? I love that. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. And you like the family? They're good people? Her name's Angel. That's amazing, Tia. I think that's so great because you can still visit the cat. Are they good people? They'll take good care of Marley. I'm so happy for you, Tia. You know what? See, sometimes there's always another option than what we think. They said you could visit, that's good. Imagine they didn't. Imagine you're like, is it okay if I visit? And they're like, no, we'd prefer you didn't visit. I'm so happy for you. Tell me about the family. I'm so happy for you. You know, I think for some animals who have had a really tough life and never had a home, a place like a sanctuary would be good, because they'd feel safe and at least have their basic needs met. But a place like that doesn't allow animals to really feel loved, you know? You're so welcome, Marianne. Tia, I'm really happy. Does your cat like other cats? I'm really happy for you. Yeah, it does. Cats are strange. Is it another male? Usually male cats get along, but hopefully it does. You know, when I had my, I think you guys know I have two dogs, two Great Pyrenees. They're both boys. When I had Uma, my puppy, who died, she was so beautiful. She was like a I got her from a farm in Michigan, and her like bloodline, my other two I rescued. She was from like a farm, and her bloodline were like AKC Best in Show champions. And I thought for a while how like fun it would be to breed them. But I decided not to. You know what? If I started breeding dogs, I think I would just have like 30 dogs, truthfully. I feel like I would vet people so hard that nobody would pass. Like, nobody would pass my vetting process. And now it'd even be even worse, now that I can feel people's thoughts. So... Well, I'm happy, and I hope it, you know what? And if it doesn't work out, you know you tried, so... Is it an indoor cat or outdoor cat, by the way? Zay, what mural are you working on, by the way? Indoor, that's good. Yeah. An event room in the basement? What kind of mural? Yeah, I got Indian Bodhi from National Great Pyrenees Rescue. There's a lot of livestock guardian dogs in the south that are like homeless, so mm. I mean, it is my dream to have a dog army one day, so. Zay, do you want me to pull a card for you? A daily card? Oh my goodness. Marianne, I did. I totally forgot to set up a time with you for a personal. When would you like to do it? We could do it today. We could do it, really, I'm pretty free. I actually don't have too many appointments for the rest of the week for personal readings, so. And we can just FaceTime on Instagram. That's usually how I do them. And did you want to do a 30-minute or an hour? I'm trying to think. What's the... I'm going to totally say it wrong, because Norwegian is not an easy language for me. The currency in Norway, it's krone. Krone? Did I say that right? Tia, I'm so happy for you. I feel so relieved. Okay. Tia, you know what I was thinking about yesterday? I get such strong, like exceptionally, more than normal, strong like messages with you. It kind of blows my mind. I really feel like you are my hair soulmate. Like, I get like... I like empathically pick up when you're not feeling well too. It's weird. That doesn't happen very often through chat. Tia, I don't even know where you live. I can't remember. I think you might have told me. Where do you live again? And let's do Tia, I'm gonna pull one card for your secret powers. I don't think we've ever done a secret power reading for you in Hidden Strength. Marianne, we do. I'll show you how to set it up after. It's really easy because you can make calls through Instagram. It's really easy to do. You're in the South? Hi. Hi. I think you probably have heard me say it. I don't know if, I used to live in the South. I lived there for like 12 years. I lived in North Carolina for 5 years, and I lived in Georgia for 6 years, on and off. But my mom still lives down there. I have very, like, visceral memories when I was, like, 18 years old, and I would fly up to New York to visit my father. There's, like, a little smoking room at the Atlanta airport, the Atlanta International Airport. It is the most disgusting... It's the most disgusting place ever. Just a bunch of really sad smokers, like just chain smoking in a little room in the airport. Yeah, it's like the weirdest solidarity ever. All right, Tia. Tia, I just got a new deck today. You get to be my second. Okay. Okay. Spirit, let's tell Tia about some of her secret powers, hidden strengths that she might not be fully tapping into. Tia, take a deep breath for me, all right? What are some of her secret powers, Spirit? Of course. Hey, Minnie. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. Oh my gosh. Tia, first card out for you for your secret powers, hidden strength. The High Priestess. How beautiful is this card, by the way? I mean, you knew this. I don't know if it's a secret power, but I mean, sexy, mysterious. I mean, holding ancient wisdom, heavy water energy. You know, a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, I hear frequently by other readers that they associate this card with kind of like almost like a negative connotation, like keeping secrets from people. To me, it's the mystery of what's not seen. It's kind of like this it's really like the inner knowing of the unknown. It's feeling. It's kind of trusting what isn't there. It's so beautiful. This is just really, it's being in the flow state. Really like an air of mystery for sure. It's so beautiful. Let's get some more. Minnie, I love when you stop by on your lunch break. Ladies, you guys are swinging serious energy today. You and Marianne, with the major arcana. You got the star card. Sorry, she's naked, so I have to try to cover it up. Guys, how beautiful is this artwork? I love this deck. Wow. Yeah. This is heavy. These two together? One of the things I read about the High Priestess is her access to Akashic records. To me, this is like an inner knowing, like a deep inner knowing of what to go towards. I mean, you also bring so much hope and healing into other people's lives. It's so beautiful. You know, I don't know why I just thought of this, but it kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I had one of the first tarot readers that I ever had a reading with before I even did tarot. She was incredible. She knew things about me in my past that nobody should know. She told me something that kind of stuck with me. She told me that my energy changes people forever. Tia, I think your energy does the same. Sorry. I love getting little snippets of people's conversations. So fitting that two old women would be talking about the color beige. Anyway. Tia, you have such a healing energy. It's unbelievable. You also attract good fortune. A lot of synchronistic good fortune. And I'm not saying that I don't mean that you win the lottery, but it's the universe kind of looks out for you, or you have a way of looking out for yourself. Wow. You know what, Tia? I'm actually picking up. I don't even think you would have a way of knowing this, potentially. It's your inner knowing and your intuition and kind of this guiding light. I think you've actually inadvertently sidestepped some really heavy things in your life that you may not have even known about. I'm talking deterministic, you make a right and I don't know, something horrible happens, but you intuitively make a left. I don't think you fully actualized this yet. I think sometimes you still doubt yourself, but you bring such like healing light energy into other people's worlds. You're like a star. It's beautiful. Are roses significant? Or like white? The lily? Hold on, sorry. You know, one thing that is really like a hidden strength of yours, I think it's the ability to recognize the potential of opportunities in the physical and material. Guys, hold on. I'm having such a good day. Everybody's getting on my nerves today. Everybody's talking so loudly. Maybe I'm just feeling extra sensitive to sound. Okay. Okay. Tia, spirit really tries to find ways to bring you new things too. You're very divinely guided. It's really beautiful. One more. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know why I held back. I don't know why I held back in saying it. Tia, right before I pulled this fourth card, I was about to say to you that I feel like all of your karmic debt, or like you've paid your karmic debt in this lifetime, specifically through the way that you treat other people and you honor yourself. I didn't say it, and then you know what card I pulled? Justice. The card of karma. The card of balance. Of cause and effect. Wow. How cool is this card, by the way? Damn, I love this deck. I get such strong messages. It's beautiful. I read that the illustrator obviously he made an intention to incorporate very specific colors. Like this deck was created in mind with the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the way the colors illustrations are. But his intention was to create like a really strong emotional reaction with the artwork before you even take a moment to kind of look and like understand all like the little idiosyncrasies of the card. I can't believe this Justice card came out. Tia, I feel like you've paid your debts. Now again, the scales can always become unbalanced. I don't know if this is a real message or a joke. I can't tell, but it kind of made me laugh. I kind of feel like there was like some debt was paid by you doing right by your cat. I can't tell if that's a real message or not, but I have to say it. It came through. Tia, this is incredible. You have 3 major arcana and an ace for your secret powers, hidden strengths. The universe really wants you to focus in on what you already know and what you trust, like as far as the direction you're going. Always. Even if other people don't understand it, okay? Even if other people don't understand it, not everybody's supposed to understand, you know? That's something that I had to realize and come to terms with. You know, when I started this journey, like outside of my previous job, like when I started getting just like a stream of messages and signs about the direction I needed to go, what I needed to do. And at first, I think I spent probably the first month trying to rationalize it. I even tried to explain it to a couple people in my life. I don't want to say bad idea, but I think I learned a lesson. They looked at me like I was fucking crazy. And they're not even bad people. Not everybody has to understand. It's not for anybody else to understand when we know it's right for us. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right, okay? If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And I want to share this with everybody. I was actually thinking about this last night. You know, the High Priestess, intuition, it's really, at the end of the day, it's rooted in our emotions. And people with emotional blockages, there's a reason that they're so cut off from their intuition. You know, I know this is going to come off as overly romantic. One thing that sorry. One thing that I truly believe connects really everybody, every single person at some basic core level to their intuition is love. Like true love. Like finding true love. I know that sounds so stupid, but I feel like that's really the gateway for everybody to start to unlock their intuition. Even people who might not be spiritual or religious or believe in anything. We all have intuition, you know? And I mean, it's kind of beautiful, you know? I mean, like really, really, like seeing somebody on like a soul level, like that level of connection, and to like really feel love for someone so deeply. I mean, to me, that is the rawest aspect of intuition, truly. You know? I mean, real love, it should feel right. A lot of people want to believe that they think that it's right, or someone, you know? I mean, when you're with a person, you shouldn't have to tell yourself that it's right. It should feel right. If you think that somebody's right, that's not your intuition. That's you picking someone for all the wrong reasons. It has to feel right. It should never be something that we ever have to think about. And it's really beautiful. I hope everybody gets a chance to feel that. I mean, damn. I've only felt that one time in my life with someone. And it doesn't have to be like love at first sight, you know? But it should feel right. You shouldn't have to think or intellectualize if somebody's right for you, ever. Damn, Tia. Beautiful reading. Absolutely, Brandon. Of course. Brandon said that you can't... I just want to read that. You can't get to that without the one true love that matters the most, and that it starts with us. You think I'm calling in my soulmate romantically, Tia? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Because truthfully, I'm tired of falling in love with women who don't want to stick around. I'm so tired of it. I mean, damn, guys. I have no neighbors, and I live on like 2 acres purposefully. Every time I come to Hudson with all these trucks, I think about moving farther and farther away into the into the mountains. Brandon, you're 100% right. I mean, I say that to everybody. Guys, we always have to... It's imperative that we find a way to love ourselves first before we can ever really love someone else. And I know that might sound kind of almost like, what the fuck does that even mean? To me, it starts with understanding your own values, your self-worth. Loving yourself means not letting someone hurt you and keep coming back. It means being able to truly feel emotionally full and like you have enough on your own, not needing to get that filled from someone else, you know? To me, that's when you get to meet your person, truly. Minnie, you thought I was dating someone? I was dating someone. She broke up with me. Actually, I guess I should say it like it is. She was lying to me, and she broke up with me for someone else who must be an incredible person who she left me for. But I hope she's happy. And I certainly don't wish her any ill will. But as you guys know, I don't put myself in competition with anybody else. So I don't like being people's second choice. So, because to Brandon's point, I do have a lot of love and respect for myself. So, it's okay, Minnie. Thank you. I'm okay. You know, I was really sad at first, but I think I realized, wow, I feel like something doesn't want me to get out these messages today with how loud it is. Minnie, it's not so much sadness as it is just disappointment, you know, in somebody that I really believed in, you know. It's disappointing when you really care about somebody, you know, and you believe in somebody. And this goes for everybody, you know, which is why I think it's so important to, one, see yourself clearly, and two, you know, be somebody of integrity and that you're proud of, you know. What gives me a lot of peace, hold on, oh my gosh. Guys, look at this truck. Can you guys see that thing? Was that like a military? That was like a military truck. Jesus. Okay. What was I saying? I think I need a cigarette. This just got heavy. You know, for me, going through something like that, where it's kind of heartbreaking at first, Minnie, where I get my peace from, truly, is knowing who I am, how I showed up in the relationship, knowing that I showed up authentically and I had good intentions, you know, and knowing that I showed up for her in a way that I would want somebody to show up for me, you know, with love and honesty. And, you know, if you can exit a relationship, no matter how it ends, I think feeling like that about yourself, what is there to regret, you know? How can I have any regrets? You know, I just have a lot of peace because I know how I showed up for her. So never regret the way you love, even if they don't show up the same way. Yeah. It's tough, you know. it's tough. You know, I mean, people who we get really close to, I mean, they leave permanent scars, you know, on us. And it's having the courage to not let those scars change who you are as a person, you know, not harden you or make you cynical. You know, it's like what came out for Marianne as one of her strengths, the Knight of Cups. It's despite those wounds, like never letting that affect your capacity to love somebody unconditionally, you know, or trust. I mean, for me, I think part of the lesson, it was a tough lesson. I think it was really understanding that the right person will do right by you the first time. The right person will not lie to you, ever. And we don't have to stay in a relationship because we're hoping that they can be the best version of themselves. That's not what a relationship should be, you know? And I think that's a lesson that I had to learn. You know, I tend to see like really special good things in people, and sometimes I'll hold on to that. And I think it's great to be able to do that with people, but it doesn't mean that we should be having a relationship with certain people, you know? Wow, it's popping today in Hudson. Tia. Jesus, Tia. I mean, guys, I say it all the time. I truly know and believe that all of you, in a lot of ways, mirror me and what I've been through. Just on different timelines. Like, you guys are all an extension of me, and I never failed to stop becoming amazed. I mean, Tia just said, I realized in dating I was playing out abandonment wounds, and I was attracting avoidant people. I mean, Jesus, Tia. Talk about mirroring. You know, a big thing that I think realized this year, and I even expressed it to my last girlfriend, which was really tough for me. It's tough to be really vulnerable about our imperfections. I actually expressed that I think I understand where some of my imperfections come from. It comes from some abandonment wounds from like when I was a child. And I can tell you right now, I mean, for most of my life, I have been like addicted to dating like wounded, broken, emotionally unavailable, beautiful, sexy, avoidant women. Truthfully, I think I was addicted to dating reversed Queen of Wands, and I'm sure Brandon will appreciate that joke. And you know what was tough for me is, I thought I broke that cycle. I really did. But I think the universe needed me to learn another important lesson. So it is hurtful. It doesn't hurt any less. But again, it's trusting your intuition on people and not making excuses for other people, you know? I'll never make that mistake again. You know, I suppose I do have high standards for relationships, which is why I don't have a lot. But in turn, to me, holding yourself accountable and being real with yourself is making sure that what you expect from someone, you wholeheartedly give back to them in turn. You know, I don't expect anything from anyone that I am not willing to give myself tenfold. You know, I mean, I love hard, and I always will. You know, it's important to me to make the person that I'm with feel safe and loved and important. And a lot of people take kindness and openness and love, and they try to use it against you. They see it as a weakness. And that's happened to me, I think, a lot, you know? And it's been really tough. I suppose it's because I've dated some women who have never had another partner like me, so they didn't know what to do with it. But damn, how the hell did we get off on this tangent? And I mean, yeah, I mean, to me, all right, I know this is idealistic, and I know you guys are going to make fun of me. To me, happiness and fulfillment is not money. It's not money. I could care less about money. I mean, you guys have to know that about me. I'm doing this show for free. I mean, to me, like, being truly happy is being in love with someone, you know? Waking up next to somebody that, like, truly sees you for who you are. Like, somebody that's gonna protect your heart, protect your feelings, you know? To me, putting someone that you truly love first, it doesn't mean putting other people in your life secondary. At all. But at the end of the day, you know, I mean, the person that you're gonna spend the rest of your life with is the person that's gonna be there for you for everything, you know? More so than any good friend or any relative. So I mean, my hope is that I can fall madly in love and get married, and and I'll be so happy if I have enough to pay my mortgage. That's my 10 of cups. And if I'm truly lucky, I'll be able to keep doing this and feel like I'm doing something with my life that helps other people, you know? So shut up, Brandon. Yeah, I am a Cancer. Big fucking deal. And obviously, somebody that likes sex as much as me, because I'm a very passionate person. And I definitely have an atypical sex drive, so that seems to get stronger with age, not weaker. So any suitors out there, I think I'm ready to start dating. It's funny, Brandon, I don't really connect with Cancer as much as my Scorpio rising and moon placements. I actually connect a lot more with those two, I think. And my Gemini placements. I think my Venus is in Gemini and my Mercury is in Gemini, which is like our speaking, like our public speaking. So of course you're a Scorpio, Tia. My soul sister. Yeah, Jay, I'd love to pull a card for you. I got a brand new deck. I mean, really, a big change and shift for me, like when I kind of, like, woke up, after I almost died, it really was, I mean, not just rooted in, like, understanding who I was, but also, like, the connections I want, you know? I mean, damn, I mean, there's so many beautiful people in the world. I just don't really enjoy sleeping with random people anymore, you know? To me, I get, like, turned on from, like, really, like, connecting with somebody, you know? Somebody who can, like, make me laugh, or, like, somebody who's, like, a really great person, somebody that I can have, like, a deep conversation with. You gravitate towards water and fire signs. That's why you gravitate towards me. I mean, my tarot duality energy is King of Wands, Queen of Cups, so. And that's actually a funny story. I intuitively felt, because I think we all do. By the way, if anyone has a tarot deck, I highly recommend doing it. I think it's really interesting, and I truly believe in this. You know, I think that we all have a masculine and feminine energy in the tarot that represent us. You know, we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy. To me, I think there's like a court card that represents our highest self, like Queen and King. And I intuitively always felt connected to the King of Wands and Queen of Cups. And one night I asked to pull cards to see what mine was. And I would pull until I got the first Queen and then the first King. Obviously, you guys know what came out, obviously. Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Love you, Minnie. Minnie, thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, Minnie was a caller on my show. But yeah, anybody who has a tarot deck, I really recommend doing that. It's quite interesting. You'd be surprised. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be, if you're water placement, it doesn't have to be a water sign that shows up. I would first ask yourself who you feel like you connect with the most as far as the court cards. Tia, you should take a second to read about each Queen and King and see what you feel like you connect with the most. And I do like to include in that major arcana too. Like, if the High Priest, like, to me, Tia, I feel like your feminine energy is the High Priestess. potentially. Jay, are you still with me? Let's pull a card for you. But yeah, I mean, I truly identify with the King of Wands, I think the most. I mean, I think we all embody all the, all the court cards at times. Sometimes we need to be head over heart, like the King of Swords. Sometimes we need to be a little bit more grounded and nurturing, like the Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes we have to cut somebody's fucking head off, like the Queen of Swords. So, but yeah, I mean, to me, the King of Wands, what really speaks to me, for him, being in alignment with, like, his greater purpose, like his spiritual purpose and his passion, his work, they always need to be in alignment. What he does for work, like his passion, always needs to be in alignment with something greater. And part of his being in alignment for him is inspiring other people, like galvanizing other people around a common cause. Like that's what makes the King of Wands passionate. He's a creator. He breathes life into projects. Somebody who, when he speaks, others listen. Now, as I'm sure you guys could imagine, on the flip side, a King of Wands in reverse is, like, to me, probably the most dangerous fucking reversed court card by far. I mean, a reversed King of Wands, that can be at its worst. We're talking like fascist dictators who like galvanize like people around like genocide. I mean, it can be really used for some evil ass shit. So all right, Jay. This is an interesting day, guys. We're having some... I never know how the conversations are gonna go. Okay. All right, Jay. Actually, Jay, you know what? Because you're on your lunch break, let's do this exercise for you. I think this would be really fun. Hitler was an Aries Taurus cusp. Love you, Tia. My Scorpio sister. Tia, I don't think we're friends on Instagram. Do you have Instagram? April 20th, yeah, 420. Okay, Jay. So we're gonna see who your duality counterparts are in the tarot. Which masculine and feminine energy represent you at your highest level. Ooh. Ugh. I feel like I have to take this for you. This like flew out of the deck and it... Okay. That's funny. I'm gonna take both. Your masculine showed up as the King of Swords. With strength, which I think is very interesting. Let's see who your feminine is. Who's Jay's feminine spirit? Love it. Jay, this is your duality. King of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Jay, this actually really feels very fitting to you, man. I feel like I've gotten, I've had the pleasure of getting to know you pretty well over the last couple months. You know, your feminine energy is a nurturer, like the archetypal mother figure. And again, mother, father, it doesn't matter, you know? I mean, guys, I'll say it a million times. I tend to identify more with the queen's energies than the king's, usually. You're grounded, you're loving, you protect what's yours, you're practical, you care about your home, you're a family person, you give extreme thought to ethics, fairness. You can be a little fucking cold sometimes. You're not overly emotional, but you try to operate from a place of reason and logic with decisions. And you definitely expect fairness and balance with people. And sometimes that can be a little intimidating. Sorry, bad song playing from a car. Love it, man. And you got the strength card too. Quiet strength. Jay, I just want to let you know too, guys, how beautiful is this card? I think a side message, because it came out with the King of Swords. You best exert your strength and your confidence. Jesus. Fucking trucks. All right, I'm gonna stream somewhere quieter tomorrow. No more city, I'm gonna go somewhere in the woods. You best stand in your King of Swords energy by doing it from a place of quiet confidence and assuredness, not forcefulness, okay? I think your King of Swords energy is really best harnessed. How are there so many trucks? This is crazy. Through more of a role of listening. Thank you, Marianne. Wow, it just got so quiet after you said that. Okay. All right. Your King of Swords energy is really best harnessed through listening. Listening, not reaction, okay? Such a beautiful card. Gigi. Great to see you. I would love for you to ask a question. Thanks for coming back. Gigi, I forgot where you're chatting with us from. And guys, please hit that like button. Please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps my show. And please feel free to donate. Gigi, will things be improving for you soon? Of course. Gigi, why wouldn't they? We could pull some cards, but Gigi, of course. Gigi, nothing in life is permanent. It's the ebbs and flows of life. That's what the Two of Pentacles is all about. You know? If you feel like you've been stuck in a prolonged period of, I don't want to say misfortune or things not going well. And again, I'm not talking about a month, okay? Like, I'm talking about maybe like a year, 2 years, 3 years. Gigi, what you should maybe try and look at from a different perspective on that, to me, if things have been extremely stale or not moving at all, like money, love, career, a lot of times that's the universe subtly, and I say subtly because a lot of times we don't even, I think, realize when blockages and obstacles and delays are even happening, you know? I mean, guys, obviously all of us are interested in, and appreciate and love tarot, because there's something, I mean, damn, there's something truly like extraordinary and magical and unexplainable about it, you know? And we've all had a unique experience, I'm sure, and if we didn't, none of us would be interested. So with that said, guys, it's so much more than just pulling a card to know what's coming in like a month, you know? It's, again, trying to see the messages, see yourself, and try to really step back and look at your life, what's going on, really from different perspectives. And that's part of the Hangman energy, you know? To me, if things are not moving for a very long time, that's the universe trying to tell us that we need to do something different, that some change or correction needs to be made, big or small. And a lot of times, I think we fail to see that or even understand that, despite how much we are into tarot or into spirituality, you know? I mean, damn, a lot of times things are fucking right in front of us that we just miss. And trust me, I've done it too. I mean, guys, karma is, I mean, it's not always getting fucking struck by a bolt of lightning. I mean, I'm sure it's happened. And karma, I know that's such like, a lot of us put such a negative like connotation to the word. Guys, karma is karma. It's indifferent. Karma is causality. It's the cause and effect of our choices that we make. You know? And a lot of times, the cause and effect, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. But we all have spiritual lessons to learn. You know? Every lifetime. And they're not easy. They're not easy to learn. But if things are not going well, Gigi, and I hope you're still here, I hope I'm not putting you to sleep. To me, I really appreciate what you asked. And I think before you pull cards, the best way that I can truly help you with what you asked first is by suggesting this perspective, okay? Because, guys, I can pull cards for you and I can see the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups show up for you. But just remember, guys, at the end of the day, it's always what we say and what we do that create the change in our lives, okay? Because if a soulmate shows up in your energy and you refuse to leave the house and you draw the shades and you don't want to do anything different, guess what? That soulmate's never going to show up, ever. You know? To me, something that is becoming more and more apparent to me, the more I practice divination, and it's quite surreal and beautiful. To me, a realization that I feel like I'm coming to, that I think many people, especially on YouTube, who watch tarot, seem to not grasp, which is tarot shows us paths to our higher timelines, should we choose to step into it. You know, I always tell people, like, you know, if the Ten of Cups and the Lovers and the Two of Cups shows up for you, it means it's present in your energy. It exists within your world. You know, if it didn't, it wouldn't show up. But what it is really telling you is that it is present in your energy on a timeline that the universe wants you to know you have access to. You have the free will and the ability to get on that timeline. Again, by creating change, by being the catalyst in your own life. So just remember that, okay? But Gigi, things will absolutely improve for you if you want them to. And sometimes it starts with understanding what we want to improve, what we're unhappy with, what we'd like to see change in. You know, our personal relationships, our career, anything. And that allows us to get a much clearer idea of how we can maybe start. So what I would ask you, my friend, before we pull cards is, what would you like to see improve? And why don't we pull cards on that? By the way, do you guys like my $7 twill shirt? I got it at Salvation Army. I really like it. Okay. All right. Guys, big moment. I'm at 9% battery. I bought a portable charger. No, okay, good. I was gonna say that I left in my car. Gigi, self-love. First of all, I'm really proud of you. I think that's beautiful. I'm really proud of you that that's what you first went to. I think that's the most important one, and I think it's the biggest, most impactful way to create really good ripples and waves in every other area of your life. I think a lot of people miss that. Truly finding peace and like emotional happiness within oneself, it's almost uncanny how it starts opening the other doors for us. A lot of people want to try and skip that step. Well, let's see what's going on. Why do you think you're struggling with that self-love? Hi. Ah, this is the cutest old woman. Gigi, what do you think you're struggling with? You got really poorly? What do you mean? You know, an easy way to start practicing self-love is really through, at least for me, I mean, I can only speak from my personal experiences and what helped. It starts small, really with finding ways to express gratitude for what we have. Guys, I'm getting disillusioned by all these trucks. I might actually relocate after Gigi, somewhere quieter. Gigi, to me, gratitude is like the foundational layer for self-love. And it's really easy to feel grateful when things are going great and everything's firing on all cylinders. I think the part of that real inner growth comes from when you're struggling. And I mean, like, for instance, before bed every night, I mean, I don't really sleep, but whenever I find a way to my bedroom, I usually spend about like really just 10 minutes meditating upright in bed. I'll do like 5 minutes of just breathing. And then I just take a minute to express what I'm grateful for. You know, I mean, it's as little as, instead of just being in total distress and like lack mindset, that you only have $100 left in your bank account, expressing gratitude that you have $100 in your bank account, you know, being grateful that you have a bed to sleep in, you know, that you have a son, a daughter, you have an animal that loves you, you know, expressing gratitude for getting the opportunity to experience some of the painful things in your life. That's a really easy way to start looking at things differently. And it's a really easy way to start loving yourself and appreciating what you have. Because to me, when self-love is missing, it comes from lack. You know, lack, like a scarcity of having things in your life, be it people, relationships, material bullshit that none of us really need and that doesn't really ever make us happy. What's Gigi's blockages? Guys, I'm gonna pull some cards for Gigi, then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I can't handle another truck. I have infinite patience for people, loving and mean. They're just not loud trucks. And one of my all-time, like, low-key pet peeves, it's guys who own pickup trucks who don't use the pickup bed. Okay, anyway. Spirit, what can we tell Gigi about her blockage for self-love? Love this. All right, Gigi, such a strong message for you. Some of the blockages for you right now. Meg, your cat is so cute, by the way. Thanks for sending me those photos. And you're cute, too. I got your email, obviously. Gigi, one of the blockages that you need to be aware of, I got the Chariot, and I got the Seven of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting. Gigi, the Chariot is all about being in alignment with oneself. The shadow side, the light side. Being in alignment with what we want to go after. And then being really confident about it. This is also telling me that one of your blockages, I don't even think you realize this. It's actually really beautiful. And you know what? Funny enough, Gigi, the original question you asked me about will things improve, funny enough, of course this card would come out. I mean, indirectly, this is answering your question. The Seven of Pentacles is about patience. It also is telling you and letting you know that whatever seeds you've planted, and these can be, like, again, to me, seeds that we've planted, a lot of times speaks to subconscious manifestations of things that we want. You've already planted the seeds, Gigi. You've already planted the seeds. Now, patience is required to know that these will bloom for you. Okay? This card doesn't show up, which means your whole crop of plants is gonna die. You've already planted the seeds. So, in turn, 100%, my friend, things are going to improve for you. However, what will allow these to grow faster for you is bringing yourself into alignment. And I think it's finding ways to practice gratitude for what you have. And if self-love to you is regarding healing that needs to take place from relationships in the past, which is tough, Gigi, the foundation for self-love with that, in my opinion and from my experience, really starts and ends with taking a minute to really understand what your values are, what you're looking for in a partner. Also understanding, guys, self-love too. A lot of times it's diving into the shadow side of ourself that we don't like doing, the uncomfortable shit. To me, Self-love comes from actualization of what we want in a partner and reflection on really the type of partners we've had in the past, and asking ourselves in an honest way if those two have been in alignment with one another. What's important to you, your values, and the people you've had, were they actually in alignment? Sorry, Gigi, I'm trying to focus. To me, self-love, part of that is respect. Respecting ourselves. Okay? And what I mean by that is understanding, again, what your values are, what you want in somebody. You know, I mean, if you had a partner that would like talk down to you, lie to you, anything, like emotionally manipulate you, and then you would in turn take them back or forgive them or brush it to the side, that is not self-love. And it's certainly not respecting yourself. So it's having the strength and the power to set healthy boundaries and identify when somebody's for us or not. And it can, unfortunately, and this is always very difficult, it can sometimes be regarding family or friendships. So Gigi, I want to keep going. I need to take a break. I need to go decompress. I can't. There's just too much going on here. I hope this was helpful. Gigi, you know, I really would love... This hits close to home for me. I just want you to know that. This was a big journey for me. It was the first thing that I truly had an intention to heal within myself when I kind of went through like my whole awakening. So, I mean, if I can share anything about what helped me or what I went through, with the hope that it could help you in some way, that would make me so happy. If you ever want to do a private reading about this, like a 30-minute reading, or longer, please connect with me off air, okay? My email, my Instagram are in the video description. This is something we could dig into big time. But yes, things will get better. Bring yourself into alignment. And I know some of the things that I was saying might have sounded redundant, or kind of like, I don't know, almost stupid, because they're small things. Guys, they are powerful, but it's about consistency and commitment. So you're welcome, Gigi. You're so welcome. It's great to have you. I will, guys, no, I'm not going to stream on the street again for my next stream. I need a break. I'm going to go find a nice tree to stream under. If I'm feeling up to it, I might actually do another quick hour stream. My daughter has a volleyball game, and then I'm off dad duty for the rest of the weekend. She goes to her mom's, so I get a reprieve till Sunday. Which means I'll probably just walk around my yard in my underwear. Jayashina. Oh, it's so great to meet you. It's so lovely to meet you. I'm Stefan. Thank you for finding the show. I'm sorry you caught me at the end. My readings on my show, my live show, are always free. I do charge for private readings off air where we can FaceTime. And I try to be pretty reasonable. It's $40 for 30 minutes and $65 for an hour. So wow, what a gentleman. You know what? That just took all my anxiety away. That one kind deed. Guys, remember what I always say? Don't ever minimize how important the smallest little things we do are, and how much it can affect someone we don't even know. This whole time I'm streaming, people are pulling up to the red light with their windows down, blasting music, and not great music. I didn't hear one good song. That last guy in the Range Rover, he turned his music down, and then he gave me a head nod. I love that guy. I feel good now. All right. Jayashina, it's so great to meet you. Thank you so much for finding the show. I'm sorry you caught us at the end. I stream every day though. And I'll be streaming again in a little bit, so please feel free to subscribe and set your notifications. I'd love to do a reading for you. When they're on my live stream, they're always a little bit shorter, but like I said, if you ever want a private, I try to be pretty reasonable about the costs. So where are you chatting with us from? And guys, thank you to all for letting me use my new deck with you today. And Marianne, this portable charger was wildly successful, as was the phone stand. Malaysia, okay. Oh my gosh. I think you're our first White Dog collective member from Malaysia. It's great to have you. It's so lost on me how people in Malaysia and all over the world seem to find this show. Well, thank you, Jayashina. Malaysia's very lucky to have you. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take a little stroll. So I never had any Asian followers? Well, I'm sure I do. Yeah, we have a lot of, we actually have a lot of, I'm trying to think what Asian countries we have the most subscribers in. I mean, we absolutely do. You know, funny enough, it's funny you say that. I would actually say that I've met on my show, of all the people who subscribe and say hi, I'd say the fewest are from Asia. I always wonder if tarot is popular, like in Japan, or other parts of Asia. I mean, I guess Philippines is Asia, right? We have quite a few subscribers from like the Philippines region. But is India Asia? Is India considered Asia? I just sounded like such a rube when I asked that. I guess technically, right? Northern India, right? Because like Nepal is kind of like Asia. Southern India, not at all though. Northern India, for sure. All right, well, thanks for the tip, Jayashina. Maybe I can break into that market if it's not popular. That means there's no competition. maybe you can help me find a place to live out there. I can set up a tarot studio in Malaysia.
Also,
All right, that last truck. I guess that's my cue. All right, guys. Much love. I'll see you all in a little bit.